Sorry guys, Lambo's in the shop today. I had to take out the Mercedes.
Ain't nothing more important than the moolah. Ain't nothing more important than the moolah.
Oh. Dope.
Hallelujah. God. Praise God. Hallelujah. Tell the police I'ma stack this paper till I overdose. Wody, hody, slowly. Back your bitch ass up. You over close. I overflow or overhost. My niggas is overhyped. Shooting up.
Henry is rich.
Man, allergy season.
Steve is poor.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Nah, walk into the club like, what up? I got a big pack. I'm just pumped. I bought some shit from a thrift shop.
So I bet you're wondering what this is all about. It's simple enough. We'll be exploring income inequality in the United States with a focus on perpetual income inequality exacerbated by the college and university institutional structure with an emphasis on social issues. Basically, we're going to look at income inequality in the U.S. by specifically checking out economic inequality in colleges. Our question, how should economic inequality in colleges be dealt with? As you can see, income inequality has increased drastically over the past 30 years in the United States. Since 1980, the share of market income captured by the richest 10% of Americans has increased from 30 to 48%. The share earned by the richest 1% increased from 8 to 19%. The richest 0.1% quadrupled their income share from 2.6 to 10.4%. While Republicans are usually more interested in a relatively unfettered capitalist free market system, Democrats are usually proponents of a social safety net, which would take money away from the rich and bring it towards the poor. Let's see how those two different approaches will play out in the college and university system, where economic inequality is rife. First, let's examine the vast economic mobility that going to college can afford someone from a lower economic background. According to the Hamilton Project, those who don't finish college have a 45% chance of remaining in the bottom quintile, and only a 5% chance of ascending to the highest quintile. Those who finish college have only a 16% chance of remaining in the lowest quintile, and a 19% chance of making it to the top quintile. Now let's look at Harvard for an example, because it's an elite institution in the United States, and it definitely has the funding available to be able to make a huge change to economic inequality. In 2012, the national median family income was $62,241. So in a fair system, we'd expect to see more than half of Harvard's average graduating class falling below that $65,000 threshold. But in fact, it's about 20%. So focusing in on Harvard, let's look at two drastically different approaches to economic inequality. Now, Harvard in recent years has given about $166 million per year in financial aid grants. Now, one drastic view would say abandon tuition completely in order to allow people of lower economic backgrounds to be able to have equal access to these higher learning institutions. Now, abandoning tuition would mean sacrificing approximately $102 million per year in net revenue for Harvard, and even without Harvard getting in any new funding, which it does every year, Harvard could run the college tuition-free for approximately 313 years. Now, on the other side, people who believe in a completely free market capitalistic economy would say, you know what, let it be not based on merit at all. Instead, offer up each Harvard degree to the highest bidder. Now, it's been valued, the Harvard degree has been valued at about $1 million. Now that we've examined the economic implications of inequality in college, let's look at the social culture differences between wealthier students and poorer students in a college setting. This will allow us to get a more personal understanding of the issue. Many students from poorer economic backgrounds feel a lot more pressure in a college setting, mostly because many of them feel very insecure about their abilities and feel a lot of pressure with regard to the fact that many of their parents have taken out huge loans in order to support their education, while wealthier students feel as if they have a sort of economic safety net behind them. Alright, Steve, here's your test.
Damn, I don't even know if I'm a good fit for college. My parents are paying so much money, and I don't even know if it's worth it.
Alright, Henry, here's your test.
Allergy season again, man. Time to get wasted.
Due to this pressure, poor students are often not as likely to be a part of the party culture at many of these colleges.
Oh man, I need to study so I can get my grades up.
Now looking to the future, will economic inequality in colleges one day gain the same type of attention that racial inequality did through affirmative action cases in the Supreme Court? Now when you look at it recently, colleges have been doing a far better job at extending financial aid to students of many backgrounds, and there have been terrific programs like QuestBridge, which allow high-achieving students from poorer economic backgrounds to go to college for next to nothing. But is there more room for change? Should college be free across the board for everyone? Can it be free? Or should Harvard degrees be sold to anyone who has $1 million to pay for them?